At this time, I would like to invite Mr. Matthew George, respected leader and teacher in our community, to welcome the Honorable John King.
Honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen, on the northern shore of Long Island, there is a community covering 58 square miles with a population of around 240,000 people. CNN Money magazine has named this town as one of the 100 best places to live in the United States of America. This community is ranked highest in New York State. This community has one of the best school systems in the country, with 19 semi-finalists in the nationally acclaimed Intel Science Talent Search 2009. This town can boast about so many other things, such as one of the best 311 systems in the country that promotes transparency and accountability of the government, and a very eco-friendly administration that has one of the best waste management systems. The programs of the town help to minimize climate changes. This beautiful place on earth is called the town of North Hempstead, where most of you live. The person behind all these positive changes in this town is a fine young man who is very dynamic and hardworking. He is none other than the one and only one town supervisor of North Hempstead, Honorable John Kyman. Ladies and gentlemen, let us give a rousing welcome to the supervisor of North Hempstead, Honorable John Kyman.
Thank you, Matthew George. Let's hear it for Matthew George. Also, an up-and-coming official. Matthew is, as County Executive Spazi indicated, is not only a community leader, but he's a candidate. Being in government is difficult, so anyone who wants to join us and do what we do, we welcome that effort. Thank you for inviting me, Ambassador, Ambassador's wife, County Executive Tom Spazi, Michelle Schimmel, Commissioner Lawrence Mulvey, and the other guests here tonight. I'm honored to be on this stage again, to be able to speak to this community again. This morning, we started the day, the county executive and I, at a rally somewhere. We had other events all day long. One gets tired as one goes through the day, as we all do during our daily chores. There comes a time when we hope that the day can come to an end. We can rest, we can go home, we can eat. And I go through day after day, week after week, and I inevitably get a call from Hinder Taneja or Raj Mehta or Cal Varghese saying there's one more event you need to come to. And they have quite a bit of events in the Indian community. And one of the things you can say about the Indian culture, the Indian community in America, certainly in Nassau County and North Hempstead, is that you show up. You come to events, you come to celebrate. You come together as a community because you are proud of who you are proud of what you have accomplished, you have hopes and dreams, and you bring those ideas together day in and day out. And so, it is incredible to be here once again to have the opportunity to speak to you. George Thomas and Benjamin George, who I've known, I thank them for making me part of their family, their organization. It is, again, an opportunity to communicate, to have a dialogue that is so important to us. In North Hempstead, we have an extraordinary community. It's as Matthew has indicated, 240,000 people. We are one of the top 100 best places to live in America. In fact, Money Magazine did a new poll this year, and they studied the top or the best 25 communities in the country for seniors to live in a healthy, dynamic way. The top 25 healthiest communities in America for seniors. The number one is Anaheim, California. It's a nice community. It's out there in the West. But North Hempstead is in that top 25. North Hempstead is number 2 in the nation as one of the best places to live for seniors. That'll be in next month's Money magazine, which I now buy regularly. It's because we have the opportunity to serve our communities that we get engaged. Because when I get those calls from Raj Mehta or Cal or Mahindra Taneja, I come. And while I might be tired as I come to the podium, or I speak to the folks that come to the event, or I see the passion and the dancing and the vibrant nature that is all around us, I find energy. I find enthusiasm. I'm excited about being here. I'm excited about learning about another festival. I'm excited about hearing how Tom Swazi will speak in yet another language and do it in such an incredible way. I think he knows now 52 languages, or at least he can say hello in most of them. The people that I work with, Leslie Gross, our town clerk, Judy Bosworth, a county legislator, they're here today. Others that are running for office, it really is. It's great to be able to work with such good people. And our commissioner, who we worked on a project with the other day with the county executive to try to help people get rid of drugs out of the medicine chests. We had 400 tons of pharmaceuticals dropped off at a town facility the other day because the county executive and our folks and the police commissioner and his people all came together to say, let's get dangerous drugs out of the medicine chest and dispose of them properly. Let's not put them in the water or the environment. Let's do what we're supposed to do with them. And so we come together and we have yet another project and another thing that we need to do to try to make our community safer and more environmentally friendly. I work with my assembly person day in and day out. We have a new recycling program where we recycle products. We go to the local schools. We have 11 school districts in North Hempstead, some of the best schools in the country, but we have 11 school districts, and we have a recycling program that Michelle Schimmel partnered with me to help make a reality, and we are leading the country in recycling with our local schools. We do a lot of exciting things because we represent people who care, who show up, who are committed to their community, their culture, their family. And so that is what that is where we come together. It is not simply about the Indian culture or the American culture. We are one here tonight. We come here tonight because we're celebrating the festival, Onam, the Harvest Festival. But we also come to these events because we're coming together because we're American, we're Indian, we're human. I am proud to be able to represent so many people with the Indian background, from Kerala and other states throughout India. India is a fairly big country, I understand. There's quite a number of people who have come to our shores, who have made this their home, who have raised their families here, or are raising their families. They've built their businesses. They're living in these communities. They have become part of the fabric of our town, our county, our state, and our nation. To be honored and recognized by the Indian community is always a privilege because it says that somehow I'm being recognized for befriending you, and the truth is you've befriended me. So we continue to walk together, take this journey. I will continue to serve this community that sits before me, not only as an Indian community, most of whom are from Kerala, but as a community of residents, Americans, people who are part of this great nation, because you are here today. The town of North Hempstead is honored to be part of any program that celebrates with each other and with our future and for our families, the coming together, the sowing of what we reap, the harvesting of our good natures, and the preservation of our cultures, all in the name of our future. Thank you so much for honoring me tonight.
Thank you, Honorable John Kamen.